In this video, I will be talking about this crazy signal that currently is flashing here in the Bitcoin market, and I will be talking exactly about what this signal is right now telling us and much more here on today's video, because yes, there are a lot of things playing out in the market right now. I will be talking about the CME gap, I will be talking about crazy important support and much more, so make sure to slap up that like button. Yesterday we just didn't reach 500 likes, but can we reach it today? It will be absolutely amazing, so smash up the like button and let me start out with discussing the imminent short term before diving in towards these very important signals. So make sure to stick till the end of the video because we're going to discuss a lot of important things here. So like we can see over here, for the first time in the past 5 weeks, our weekend prediction has been wrong because we do know the CME price for Bitcoin was getting close on the 21.7k, and like you can see, we significantly closed the Monday below it. Are we going to fill up the CME gap anytime soon? Most likely we will, but of course usually we expect it's going to be already getting filled up on the Monday morning or on the Sunday evening, right? So yeah, we did saw a small little pump in towards the weekend close, but not the pump I was hoping for actually to see. So right now we formed of course a CME gap, so expect still that we're going to fill up this gap. Whether it has to be happening today, whether it has to be happening tomorrow, I am not going to say that, but of course we could be expecting that it is going to get filled up over the course of this week, and of course the top side of the CME close price is still going to be the 21.7k. Then we're looking at the 4-hourly time frame. We just lost a very important level of support. We lost the 21.4k, what was basically, of course, this very strong previous resistance target. However, on the 4-hourly time frame, we did confirm a higher high on the 4-hour. So, since we are being forming these higher lows on the market, we want to be looking right now still for long position. Because if you are in an uptrend, you want to be looking for longing the dips, right? So currently, we have been confirming an uptrend. We've been confirming a higher high on the 4-hourly time frame. And right now, we are going to be forming another bottom. Whether it's, of course, a higher low, that will be, of course, amazing. If we're going to form a lower low, we're probably going to see more downside, right? I personally still think that this downward sloping resistance line is the level to watch right here, because I personally think that this previous resistance is definitely going to be flipping into strong support. This level is found somewhere around the 20.1k, so expect if we're going to come down to 20.1k, we are going to be finding somewhat of strong support in this market. But then every single chart I'm going to discuss right now is, in my opinion, the more interesting charts, the more telling charts, right? So we can clearly see that we're currently in a repeating structure, just like we were in the midpoint of May going in towards June, right? So we were forming this sideways consolidation phase before we plunged down, right? And once again, sideways consolidation phase before we plunge down, question mark. So that is going to be a very important topic to look at. I will be personally look at this RSI uptrend, because the last time we broke the RSI uptrend, it was basically the signal that we were going to be falling very hard towards the downside. So are we going to see the same once again today? That is going to be the big question. How are we going to be holding up towards this parallel channel right here? Are we going to hold up towards the upper sloping support line on the RSI chart? Those are going to be the most important topics to look at right now. So yeah, we're still in this sideways consolidation phase, and I will be still anticipate as well that Bitcoin can come down to $90,000 and still be in this sideways consolidation phase, and still potentially can come back up here once again to 22k, right? So we're in a consolidation phase. Just give Bitcoin some time. It could be very boring, yes, for sure, but these are definitely trading ranges. Then also one of the most important signals is about to be flashing right now. You can see the red moving average is almost crossing the green moving average. What is this telling us? You may be asking yourself. This is a signal, and if I go back towards the past, right, we have seen this signal flashing 2 times before. The last time this signal flashed here was on the 15th of December. And the 15th of December was exactly the bottom for the Bitcoin bear market. But guys, it also flashed another time, and the other time it did flash here was here on January the 14th, and that was also the bottom of this cycle right here, what you can see. And of course it's a very small chart, since yeah, we increased significantly from the point, but this signal, every single time it does cross, it indicates a pi cycle bottom. And yeah, right now, once again, guys, are we going to be finding the pi cycle bottom right here? It looks to be that we're about to be finding the pi cycle bottom. And you know what I'm going to be doing? I am going to be freaking swing trade this bottom for Bitcoin. So I am not scared for accumulating my crypto right here. Of course, the bottom signal has not flashed yet, so we can for sure still go lower from here on. However, we are extremely close. The Pi cycle bottom indicator is about to flash. Look at how close these moving averages currently are next to each other. This is a huge signal that you do not want to be missing out on. And make sure to share this video to your friends as well, because I personally think that this is a signal that, yeah, of course, it only flashed 2 times before, and it's about to flash its 3rd time in its life cycle. And so far, it has 100% accuracy for calling the bottom. So, pretty interesting. Also, looking at the 3-day time frame, we can see that we invalidated the MACD cross, what was basically a huge signal that was flashing here on this market. Also, more importantly, yeah, right now we can still see this divergence getting formed on the MACD. However, we are still waiting a little bit here before this crossover is going to get confirmed again. So, yeah. Definitely very important to see this crossover fading away right now on the MACD chart, but still we are particularly close towards that bullish momentum generation here. Then, of course, also other very interesting chart, and I think it comes together real good with the Pi cycle bottom indicator. Every single drop-off, also the previous bear market, from the bull market high to bear market low, or basically the start of the next run-up, it took us 476 days. Excuse me, my face was in front of it. And you can see once again, are we once again going to have that 476-day period here, right? Because here in the middle of the year, in the middle of the cycle, I should say, we also had 476 days here before once again we start the next run up here from high to next run up start, right? Then if we're going to zoom in towards where we're currently standing, we can clearly see, okay, we formed the high in the market, we have been going sideways / down. Is the, of course, the 476 day the start of the next run up? That is going to be the question we want to be answering, right? So if we're going to be approaching it like that, we do know that we're currently only another 21 days away before we're potentially going to start to create that new run up again here. So still going to be pointing it out, and I still highly do believe it. Even though with the Federal Reserve that's currently still hawkish, I personally think that the Bitcoin market is right now at a stage where accumulation risk is very low. Yes, there is more downside possible, but is it really a stage where you want to be sitting on the sidelines, or is it a stage where you want to be accumulating? Of course, I'm not your financial advisor, do your own research, but I am definitely myself still accumulating more Bitcoin every single day, and I'm trying to be building up swing trades left and right. Anyways, guys, this was already it for today's update video. If you're interested in copy trading, check out the video that is popping up above right now. If you're interested in trading in general, check out Bybit in the link in the description. This is currently a trading market, and there's a lot of money to be made here from off this point in this market right now, so make sure to check it out in the link in the description to also claim a deposit bonus on top of that. But guys, I will check you guys on the next one. Peace out, goodbye.